Greetings from the northern part of Uganda. My name is Charles, and today is Friday. It's about 11 in the morning, and I'm sharing with you update from one of our 3 acres farm or garden of watermelon. Now, if you've been following me, especially on my YouTube channel or even TikTok, then you've probably seen me did a video when I was planting this garden. This particular garden was planted on the 12th of last month, that was July, and today marks exactly day 28. We are now in the 4th week. Now, this is 3 acres, and we planted 2 different varieties here. We planted Keto F1, and then we planted Fari or Ferrari. I'm not sure about the right pronunciation, but those are 2 different varieties. So now here is the garden. So this video is basically to give you a quick tip about growing watermelon, and I get a lot of questions all the time, so let me use this chance to answer some of your questions. Number 1 is about the region. Most people ask me that, does melon really grow well in my region? Yes, melon grow well in most of the parts in Uganda, be it central, eastern, western, even the northern part where I am. So it does really well. The most important thing, you need to have the right information and also follow proper agronomic practices, and then you are good to go. Secondly, when it comes to farming, and this generally applies to most of the crops, I would say, proper planning and garden preparation is very crucial. You need to select your garden where you're going to grow your crops, and then prepare it very well. For melon, for example, I would recommend that you do the first plowing and then leave the garden to cool maybe for 3 or 4 weeks even. Then you can do the second plowing, and then now you can do the planting. So another thing you need to know, when preparing your garden, make sure you clear all the trees. Let me just show you the example. You will notice I have some trees in the garden. There's one right here. We also have another one right here. But you'll notice we don't have quality melon, or there's literally no melon under the tree. So when you're preparing your garden, especially for melon, because melon need to have access to the sunlight, especially sunlight is very important for its growth. So make sure if you have big trees in the garden, try to trim the branches down so that your melon can have access to proper sunlight. So that's very important. Another question I get is, can melon really grow in wetland or a swampy area? And my answer is a no. Watermelon does not grow in swampy area or any waterlogged area. I would not really advise you to grow it there. It's not good because you're going to make a loss. So that's something very important for you to consider. And then people also ask what they should use to spray. Now, when it comes to the pest and disease management bit of it, there are three important things I would say, and now I'm going to just categorize it under pest and disease management. We have the insecticides, we have the fungicides, and then we also have the fertilizers. Now, with the insecticides, we have quite a lot. We have like fireflies that usually they tend to eat the leaves of your melon. I don't know if I can get one here, but usually they are orange in color. There's some insect that is orange in color. We also have others that tend to eat the leaf, or they can also destroy your fruits. So you need to use insecticide, and I would recommend insecticide like Dudu or Cerametin. You can use Rocket at the initial stage, maybe when they have just germinated, or you can use Dudu Cypher because they have like cypermethrin in it. So you can buy the two and then you use them interchangeably, because when you use one like Dudu Ceramate, in my experience with it, most nowadays some of those insects, they are kind of used to it, or it's not that strong. So you can get maybe Striker, Dudu Cypher, or Dudu Ceramatin, or even there's another one called Predex. So you can use those. So that's now the part of it. Then we have the fungicide. Most people, even me personally, I use Indophil, also popularly known as Mangozeb. It's good for fighting some of those fungal infections. Then with the fertilizer bit of it, now melon has different stages. Like right now, this is the 4th week, like I've said, and we are still at the vegetative stage. Very soon, actually, like even next week, we may start seeing flowers here. So at this stage, you can use Easy Grow Vegetative, or you can use Gatit compound. Now, when we reach the stage of flowering, I'm going to switch to Easy Grow Fruit and Flower to help with the boosting of the flowering and then the fruiting. Or I can also use Gatit Fruit and Flower. So along the way, there are other fertilizers that we'll be using, and there's actually a lot to talk about. So if you want to learn more about growing watermelon, I have a full guide that I've prepared, like an ebook that I can share with you online, either on your WhatsApp or on your email. But of course, to also support my content creation journey so that I continue helping more farmers, this time I'm giving it at 35,000 Uganda shilling only. It's a full guide that answers all your questions. But of course, if you also want to have a one-on-one consultation session with me, you can as well book. Then we talk. You prepare your question, I guide you. My name is Charles, and if you want to learn more, just follow me or subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be dropping a lot of updates and videos just right here in this garden. And thank you for watching. I wish you a happy and successful farming.